One of the biggest reasons people don't apply for cruise ship jobs is because they assume that they're not qualified. Maybe they don't have a degree. Maybe they don't have even cruise ship experience. Or in some cases, the worst of it all, maybe they compare themselves to other people and start to think, maybe I'm just not good enough. But what if the thing that is stopping you is not your qualifications, but simply your assumptions? So in this video, I'm going to break that down to you, what it is that might be stopping you, and of course, at the end of the day, give you a step-by-step blueprint so that I can make sure that you succeed on your cruise ship journey. Now, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Wandile Sambane, and I help aspiring cruise ship employees get hired faster, avoid scams by providing them a clear step-by-step roadmap from CV up until contract. Now, in order to keep the energy and motivation going, if you haven't done so, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification icon so you'll be the first one notified whenever we post new training each and every week. A lot of people simply disqualify themselves before life even gets a chance to test them. And sometimes that comes down to how, let's say, we grew up. If maybe, let's say, we were taught something like, you need to have a perfect background. You need to have, let's say, expensive education, and you need big connections in order to access opportunities. So right away, when people hear international cruise jobs, they immediately think, this probably is not for me, but simply for other people, not realizing that many crew members who are currently on board started with very ordinary backgrounds. Maybe in some cases, you have even an edge on a certain skill, or let's say a certain trait or talent. Now, the truth here is, most people simply miss this one simple thing. You see, my friend, cruise line hires simply for two simple things. And the first one is they simply hire for technical ability. And the second one, they hire for human, let's say, connection and ability. Now, some positions will require certain certifications. Others, they care more about, let's say, your communication. Let's say, how well can you communicate? How well can you speak, as well as relay messages? They care mostly about your energy, the energy and aura that you bring around certain people. Now, this can either, let's say, boost the morale, as well as, let's say, affect the team members either in a positive or negative way. So they pay more attention to what energy do you bring. They pay attention to things like your work ethic. How well do you work with other people? How willingly are you able to go, let's say, above and beyond what is expected of you? They care more about things like your adaptability. How well can you adapt, let's say, to cruise ships life? Because cruise ships are simply people environment. The center of cruise ships is guests. They're not just technical environments. Now, some roles will require, let's say, certain formal qualifications. For an example, roles like, let's say, doctors, roles like, let's say, nurses, engineers, as well as, let's say, officers. These usually, let's say, require certain degrees or licenses, and in some instances, even, let's say, specialized certificates. because they, let's say, include safety roles, and in most cases they also have, let's say, technical abilities as well as responsibility. But in many roles they focus more, let's say, on experience and the personality that you bring. Departments like food and beverage, housekeeping, retail, and guest services, they often prioritize, let's say, can you handle the pressure? Can you, let's say, handle people? Like I said, it is, let's say, a people or guest-centered environment. Can you work, let's say, consistently? Because it wouldn't help one day showing up to work with, let's say, that great energy, showing up to work, performing above standards, and the next day you going, let's say, beyond expectations. Now, cruise lines can really, let's say, teach systems. They can teach you the ropes. They can show you the way. They can show you how things are done, but they cannot teach attitude that easily. This is something that needs to come from you as an individual, my friend. So here's something most people never realize. Cruise lines are not just hiring qualifications. They are simply, let's say, hiring reliability, because one, let's say, unreliable crew member on board can cost the entire team. So recruiters pay attention to things like your stability. They pay attention to things like your attitude. They pay attention to things like your communication, as well as how, let's say, mature you are as an individual in terms of how you present and how you carry yourself and get along with people on board. Sometimes it is more than attitude. The real question here, it's not only do I qualify? The deeper question here is simply, am I, let's say, becoming someone that is really ready for bigger responsibility? Because that is what it comes down to, and that changes everything, my friend. Now, imagine this. Instead of talking yourself out of opportunities, you start to prepare yourself, and then, let's say, you start asking positive questions. You stop asking questions like, am I qualified? You start asking instead, what skills do I need right now that can do what? That can take me to the next step in order to develop. Now, that is simply the mindset shift alone that can change your entire direction completely. So, if you want guidance, not just about getting hired, but something deeper than that, which is rebuilding your life, rebuilding your confidence, getting a clearer direction, and succeeding in cruise ship, let's say, applications, subscribe to this channel and make sure you turn the notification bell icon. Also, keep an eye for future trainings that are coming, which I'm going to be hosting online. If by the time, let's say, you see this video, they're already out, simply check the description for the link to join us in our next masterclass. Simply because this channel is not just about jobs. This channel is about helping people rebuild their lives with intention. This is Wandile Sambane signing off. Until the next one, goodbye, my friend.